Good play from O'Reilly, once more finds Ralston in space down this right hand side. Maeda's out wide, feeds it to the Japanese player. He's got Hatate ahead of him, gives it to Hatate, just leaves it for Ralston. Forward now to O'Reilly. Celtic pushing plenty of men forward. Starfelt in space, 25 yards from goal. Across now to Turnbull, gives it to O'Reilly. Hatate, a chance for Hatate, cuts it back. Turnbull, oh, he's not made the goalkeeper. Yes! Hatate with the skill, Turnbull with the precision. He nutmegs the goalkeeper, and Celtic are back in level terms. Rio Hatate, we thought he was never going to shoot. He wasn't. He was doing something much better. And David Turnbull with the cool finish. It's one apiece.
Oh, what a presence of mind Hatate had inside the box, with so many county players in and around him. He had that presence of mind just to lift it up, got me with a shot, and then picked out David in the middle of the box. Thought he was going to take it first time. Had the presence of mind to take it, hit it in with his left foot. And on the hooks.
Oh, that's a wonderful finish, but Rio Hatate, that was absolutely glorious. He took out about 6 players, and David Turnbull controls it with his right foot, finishes it with his left. Listen to the Celtic crowds. It's one apiece. Hatate, edge of the area. Plays the 1-2 with Matt O'Reilly. So tight for Celtic. Just work it back to the captain. Starfelt, he's got Haksabanovic on his left. Starfelt moves forward, finds Haksabanovic. Bernabei moves into the edge of the area, gives it to Turnbull. He cushions it to Haksabanovic. Now to Hatate, tries to cushion it back. It's a goal! Oh, what a wonderful goal from Haksabanovic! Again, the cushioned ball from Hatate into the path, and in the same movement, Haksabanovic just cushions it beyond Ross Laidlaw. His third goal in Celtic colours, the 67th minute. What a goal! Celtic lead 2-1.
Yeah, what's a goal? Control finish inside the box, this time from Haksabanovic. A good interplay. Eventually with the 1-2 with here, Hatate, and it was just quickness of the moving it from his feet. From his left to his right, and the curl he put on that one. He got the curl, Maeda never earlier, and he's got the curl into the corner.
Absolutely exquisite play from Sead Haksabanovic.
How good a player is Rio Hatate? We saw the kind of composure, what he brings to the team in Celtic's equaliser.
Well, he's a match winner when he does things like he did in the 2 assists today. You know, he gets the ball in a tight area, it's congested, and as I said at the time, he's proactive. He wants to go and make something happen. He understands we're 1-0 down. Here it is here. So he finds himself in a tight area again. He can manipulate the ball because he's got good close control with both feet. Picks up here, and he's only got one thing in his mind. I'm going to go through here, get my head up, more importantly, and pick somebody out. We've seen it in the first half where players were getting into good situations. They weren't quite getting their head up. Even here, under a lot of pressure, picks out Turnbull, and Celtic are back.
He's still got a lot to do because the ball, you know, good first touch, but the ball falls at his weaker foot.
Yeah, and he just has to steer it. You know, we thought maybe he'd toe poked it, but he didn't. He's placed it with the inside of his left foot, and it's an important goal to get back in level terms.
Yeah, that really got the fans up. It got the Celtic players, you know, determined. The emotion you could see in David Turnbull that you don't often see on a football pitch. As a striker yourself, how good is the Haksabanovic finish? He seems to take the ball so early that it's so accurate. It
really is. He digs it out. The play in the set-up here is brilliant again from Hatate. So Haksabanovic gets the ball back here. He realises he can use Hatate as a wall here. Hatate just cushions it. Oh, sometimes that would be a first time, but it wasn't on to do it first time. He had to shift the ball. Although the set-up is really good from Hatate, just in a tight area, cushions it back into his path. Just here. But he has to dig that out, and he uses the Ross County defender as a shield there to blind the goalkeeper. It's a lovely pass. Ironically, at a stage where the front 3 were coming off, it was his last kick of the ball.
Yeah.
Great finish.
Yeah. Any more time he takes on that and defender puts a block in, perhaps a shot, you know.
A fabulous finish. Yeah. It really is.
Clever finish there from Haksabanovic. His third goal for Celtic, a winning goal this afternoon. Another 3 points for Celtic. Have we got a happy manager? Ange Postecoglou is with John.
Ange, that felt like a big win and important 3 points coming as it does before the break. How do you assess the performance today?
Yeah, I thought the boys were outstanding. You know, it's been a long sort of stretch of games, and for them to perform like that today, and you know, under not the easiest of circumstances, I thought, you know, couldn't be prouder of them. I thought it was a really, you know, strong performance by a really strong group of players.
What does it say about the level of resilience in this squad that when they take these knocks and blows, they don't let it faze them and seem to come back?
Yeah, no, it's you know, it's character, it's quality. You know, they're good football players, and they're strong characters, and for any manager, that's it's a pretty good combination.
Now, I mentioned to Matt O'Reilly that the composure that was required when things can get frantic. Rio Hatate showed that in the build-up. David Turnbull with his finish. And I think somewhere in the chaos, it may even have been lost on some, how cool and composed the finish it was from Sead Haksabanovic to bag that second.
Yeah, no, like I said, I thought we created some fantastic opportunities. I thought the keeper was outstanding today. And, you know, it's not easy. They've got a lot of bodies in the box. But, as you said, still got the composure and the quality, you know. We've got some really good football players, and you know, they're showing those qualities and with abundance of character, and you know, pleased for them all.
Very well placed now going into the break. It's a 9-point lead. Are you looking forward to being able to just relax for a couple of days before refocusing, and it'll be all attention on coming back again in 5 weeks? Yeah, no, look, I think it's important. We're obviously going down to Oz. I mean, 4 of our boys are going to the World Cup, and we wish them all the best. You know, they're representing obviously themselves, their country, their family, but they're also representing us, and you know, I'm sure they'll do really well. And you know, the rest of us are going up to Australia, and you know, they're still, you know, we're still together as a group. There's still games we want to do well in, but obviously, you know, without the pressure of, you know, competition, and then I think it'll do the boys really, you know, good just to get away and have a week or so off just to freshen up, because like I said, it's been an enormous shift from them, and credit to them, because it's not just the number of the games, it's been, you know, Champions League and travel, and I'm changing the, you know, 5 or 6 changes every game, and no one's complained, no one's made excuses. Not easy when guys are coming in and out. For them to be perfect in the league through this stretch is an outstanding effort. Well done again today, Ange. Thanks, mate.
From a manager who normally kind of plays his cards close to his chest, that's gushing praise from Ange Postecoglou. You can sense that he's kind of got to a part in the season where we can now just breathe and take a break, and you know, comments there about his players, very proud.
Yeah, it's job done. 14 wins out of 15. As he says there, the travel, the Champions League, he's been changing 5 or 6 players. I've been in dressing rooms, Gerry, where unrest if you're not playing. This group don't look as if anybody's phased. You know, he changes his fullbacks from game to game, changes his front 3. The quality doesn't drop. They all look as if they're happy for each other when they do well, when they score a goal or create an assist. It's a really good group that he's created here. And, you know, it's full credit to the manager and his coaching staff that he can create that environment. So I say, I go back to that Rugby Park earlier in the season, where the celebrations, you watch players happy for each other when they score. And that's just a theme right through the squad at the moment, and they're reaping the rewards.
We can talk about the creative players up front and the great finish from Haksabanovic, Hatate, Turnbull and all the rest of it, but let's play credit to Anthony Ralston as well, because at the end, you know, when it's 2-1, you know the scoreline can be a little bit precarious. When you keep your eye on Ralston here and the tackle he makes in the end, incredible commitment.
Yeah, because as I say, the game's sitting at 2-1. You don't know how things are going to pan out, and he works his way over here, shows his strength, and gets the tackle. And Hatate had done something similar not so long before, but it just shows you the ethos of the team getting back at a crucial period in the game where, you know, any mistake and you're dropping points. And he's worked his socks off. I actually think Anthony Ralston had a really good game today as well. And consistent, you know, comes in, doesn't go in the huff when Juranovic plays, just comes back in the next week, does his job. And this is great recovery, just shows his strength. Did that a few times today, does enough to stop the player, and Hatate clears it up.
Well done, Anthony Ralston. Bigger, better and stronger. That's what Celtic have been in the first part of the season. 9 points clear at the top of the Scottish Premiership. Already 50 goals in the bag. It's a great position to be in. Celtic now head down under for the Sydney Super Cup. A game against Sydney FC on Thursday. Game against Everton on Sunday. 2 games you can see live on Celtic TV anywhere in the world outside of Australia. Good luck to the boys who are in the World Cup as well. We'll look forward to seeing you perform there. From Simon, from myself, until we see you on Thursday, and everyone at Celtic TV, bye-bye.